Welcome to the next episode of Virtual Travel Around the World. In today's episode we are going to see one of the most developed and advanced country in the world, Japan. In this video we will see its culture, technology, problems, facts, and how it's different from rest of the world. If you want me to post video about specific country, comment down below. And please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so you don't miss any content. Let's begin. Number 1. The sole Japanese man who survived the wreck of the RMS Titanic in 1914, Masabumi Hosono, was called a coward in his country for not dying with the other passengers. Number 2. In Japan they're discovered ice cream that won't melt. Yes, this ice cream reportedly won't melt for a few hours. The discovery was accidentally made while the scientists were experimenting with the chemistry in strawberries to assist farmers affected by the earthquake of 2011. Number 3. A 61-year-old resident of Japan finally became a citizen of his native country. That citizen was Godzilla. Godzilla is now an honorary resident of Shinjuku, Tokyo, and has been appointed the tourism ambassador for the district. Number 4. One of the most unique things in Japan are the high-tech toilets you will find in the country. Not only do these toilets automatically warm the seat up for you, they also wash your bottom and can play music to drown out any unwanted noise. Number 5. Every day in Japanese schools, the kids and the teachers will clean their school together. The Japanese school holidays are much shorter than in most countries around the world, and even during holidays and on weekends, many Japanese students go to school for club activities or extra lessons. Number 6. In Japan, bowing is deemed as the most traditional and culturally appropriate form of social etiquette. Here, bows are classified in 3 categories, namely the formal, very formal, and informal. While the formal bows are made at a shorter angle of 15 degrees, the very formal ones involve bending at an angle of 30 degrees. Here, the deepest bow signifies more respect. There are more than 20 ways to apologize in Japanese. Number 7. Japan have over 270 volcanoes. In which over 100 active volcanoes, more than almost any other country, and accounts alone for about 10% of all active volcanoes in the world. Number 8. 90% of all mobile phones sold in Japan are waterproof, because youth like to use them even while showering. Number 9. They use more paper for comics than for toilet paper in Japan. Number 10. In Japan, taxi has an automatic door, which became a norm during the 1964 Tokyo Olympic Games. Number 11. Japan is a world leader in robotics. Japanese engineers are known for producing a range of human-like robots such as Asimo. Number 12. The Japanese have one of the world's highest life expectancies, with the average person reaching the age of 84. Currently, the oldest person on the planet according to Guinness World Records is a Japanese lady and turned 117 years old in January 2020. Number 13. Japan is the only country in the world with a reigning emperor. Emperors have no real power, but they are still respected as a symbol of the country's traditions and unity. World War II devastated Japan's economy, but the Japanese people's hard work and clever innovation turned things around. Today, Japan has the 3rd largest economy in the world. The country's high-tech industry makes some of the most popular electronic products and vehicles in the world. Number 14. Japan has around 5.5 million vending machines with one on almost every street corner. There are vending machines that sell hot and cold canned coffee, cigarettes, wine, comic books, hot dogs, light bulbs, bags of rice, toilet paper, umbrellas, fish bait, and fresh eggs. Number 15. Anime, or animated Japanese films and television shows, account for 60% of the world's animation-based entertainment. Animation is so successful in Japan that there are almost 130 voice acting schools in the country. Number 16. To this day, Japan is the only country to ever have a nuclear bomb detonated on its soil. Kumamoto was the original target of the atomic bomb dropped by the U.S. Air Force on Hiroshima. On the day of the flight in April 1945, Kumamoto was covered in clouds, and the bomber passed it by dropping the bomb on Hiroshima instead. Number 17. There will be more than 1,500 earthquakes in Japan each year. Big earthquakes do unfortunately happen in Japan. The deadliest earthquake in the country's history happened on September 1, 1923 and hit at a magnitude of 7.9. The earthquake is estimated to have lasted between 4 to 10 minutes, and in total about 140,000 people lost their lives. The 2011 Tohoku earthquake, a magnitude 9.0 earthquake, is actually the strongest earthquake to ever hit Japan, killing 29,000 people. Since many of the houses in 1923 were made of wood, many people lost their lives in the fires that the 1923 earthquake caused. There were ancient stone tablets in Japan's 2011 tsunami-struck area with inscriptions, "Don't build your homes below this point." Number 18. The Japanese eat more fish than any other people in the world, about 17 million tons per year. Japan is the world's largest importer of seafood. The world's largest seafood market is the Tsukiji Fish Market in Tokyo. The market employs over 60,000 people and opens at 3 a.m. most mornings. Eating about 6% of the world's fish harvest, Japanese are one of the biggest consumers of seafood in the world. Number 19. Japan is an island nation. Japan consists of 6,852 islands, and 69% of its land is covered by forest. Only 4 islands out of all of them make up the majority of Japan's land area. The islands Honshu, Kyushu, Shikoku, and Hokkaido account for 97% of the total area of Japan. The main cities like Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto are located on Honshu Island. Number 20. In Japan, there is an island full of rabbits called Okinoshima. They were brought there during World War II to test the effects of poison gas. Japan has cat temples and cat islands. The island of Aoshima, which is located in the Ehime Prefecture, is the most well-known cat island, although there are multiple cat islands off Japan's coastline and even on inland saltwater lakes. Number 21. Japanese trains are among the world's most punctual. Their average delay is just 18 seconds. Sometimes the trains in Japan are so crowded railway staff are employed to cram passengers inside. Shinjuku has world's busiest station with the record of 3.42 million passengers on a day. Number 22. Streets in Japan are extremely clean. Even in Tokyo, the capital, and a massive megapolis, all the streets are clean and have no litter. The Greater Tokyo area is the largest metropolitan area in the world, with over 35 million people. Tokyo is the second most expensive city in the world to live in. Number 23. During World War II, Japan bombed China with fleas infested with bubonic plague. Japan and Russia still haven't signed a peace treaty to end World War II due to a dispute over the Kuril Islands. The number of Chinese killed by the Japanese during World War II is greater than the number of Jews killed in Holocaust. Japan's problems. Number 24. Japan also has reached the lowest birth rate since 1899, the year they started recording these numbers. Because deaths outnumber births, the population is projected to shrink by 1/3 to 88 million, by the year 2065. Now more than 25% of the population is at or over the age of 65. Did you know that they actually sell more adult diapers than kids' diapers? Less than 2% of the population are immigrants, and Japan has preserved an almost 100% native population. In Japan there are more pets than children. In 2005, the number of pets outnumbered childbirth. In 2009, the number of pets was 23,300,000 compared to that of below 15 years old at 17 million. Number 25. Suicide is a big problem in the Japanese society. Japan has a suicide forest. Called the perfect place to die, the Aokigahara forest has the unfortunate distinction of the world's second most popular place to take one's life. The first is the Golden Gate Bridge. If you commit suicide in Japan by jumping in front of a train, the family of the deceased will be charged a disruption fee /. This is the end of the 25 facts about Japan. Comment down the fact which surprised you. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to smash the subscribe button and press the bell icon so you don't miss any update.